So this is a farci.
Yes, it's yeah. So it's les farcis.
The farci.
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 There you go.
Yeah, see, it's not that hard.
Getting it.
Go ahead, Thomas.
Farci. Yes, Thomas. Effectively a stuffed tomato. So traditionally, it is done with like ground pork or ground turkey, more of your leaner, drier meats, because once you stuff it into the tomato and then you bake it, all the juices of the tomato will keep your meat nice and moist. So we're gonna take kind of a spin on that. We're using textured vegetable protein to make a sausage-like texture. And then we're gonna, with the shallots, pepper, garlic, breadcrumbs, and then we're gonna stuff it all into the tomato and bake it. Should be a really fun, simple recipe to do. So, and if you're not vegan or you have non-vegan friends, you can do this with a meat substitute as well. Or meat substance.
What meat substitute would you use? Would you use like ground beef or pork?
Pork. Ground pork or ground turkey.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
So more your drier.
And it's delicious.
It is very good. Yeah, we're gonna show you how to make it right now. Check it out. Okay, so first off, you want to put your wet ingredients to a medium saucepan, bring it to a boil. While it's heating up, mix all of your dry ingredients together. Once your soy sauce or tamari sauce, maple syrup, water, and liquid smoke have come to a boil, mix in your textured vegetable protein, all your spices and herbs, which is we used onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, sage, salt, pepper, just a little bit of everything. All the ingredients will be on our website. Mix them all together, bring it down to low heat and cover your saucepan and let it cook for 5 minutes or until all the moisture is taken out. Make sure your oven is set to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Once all the moisture has been absorbed into your textured vegetable protein, or TVP, go ahead and lay it down on a lined baking sheet and bake it for roughly 20 minutes.
All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to show you how to assemble our lovely stuffing for our tomatoes. The first thing we're going to do is add some shallots and garlic together, and we've minced both of these, and once we've got that together, we're going to put that into the bowl as the start of our mixture. Next, we're going to add our tomato cores that we peeled and scooped out of our tomatoes. We're going to add that into the bowl. Next, we're going to add a healthy amount of thyme and adding some thyme. Actually going to add a little bit more thyme. Then, following that, we're going to add some oregano, followed by a healthy amount of black pepper, and then some salt. And then we're going to crush that together using a smasher. I don't remember what it's called. Potato masher. Thank you, Julian. Followed by that, we're going to add our textured vegetable protein to the mixture and then sprinkle some vegan breadcrumbs on top. And we're gonna mix that up using our hand, and we're gonna add vegan breadcrumbs as we need to add that consistency. And finally, after everything is mixed up and you have the amount of breadcrumb you want to get that texture you want, you're looking for a healthy amount, but not too much to kind of dry out. We're going to add a little bit of a chopped arugula just for flavor and presentation.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take... All right, so what we're going to do is now that we have our mixture completed, we are going to stuff that inside of our tomatoes. You want to get a nice cap on the top, round it out. You really want to stuff those tomatoes just good and proper. Afterwards, we're going to set those on a parchment paper lined baking sheet, put those in our oven, which has been preheated to 400 degrees. We're going to bake those for about 15 minutes. We're really looking for those tomatoes to just start blistering on the outside a little bit. And as soon as that happens, we're going to pull them out because we don't want to sacrifice the structural integrity of the tomatoes. We want them to still be pretty firm to hold everything that's inside, and we'll be good to go.
All right, so we're gonna taste these now. They look and smell delicious.
And what's the recap on?
It is a stuffed tomato with.
It's a farci.
It's a farci.
Oh, that was just a little bit much.
Yeah.
It's a fussy.
It's a farci.
Yeah, see, there you go.
So, textured vegetable protein, which is basically dehydrated soy, herbs, spices. Let's dig in.
It's TVP meets TVBG.
Oh, it's better.
Oh, it's still like so moist inside.
but in a good way.
Super moist.
Yeah, I said that in the best way possible.
Oh my.
It's really good.
It's so clean.
Yeah, it's a very healthy, very quick meal, actually. Like, this is great for appetizers. It's great for like a main course.
There's
with the
there's
side.
so much flavor. The tomato flesh, excellent texturally as well as like flavor wise. The tomatoes, like make sure you get really nice organic tomatoes. Go to your local health food market, etc. Try to find something there. If not, anything close to you is perfectly acceptable. But the flesh of the tomatoes does a fantastic job. But the real star, of course, is the TVP medley we put together.
Yeah.
It actually, it resembles pork-like texture very well.
It's insane.
It's our first time trying this out, actually, and not displeased.
This could also be used for like ground beef as well. Like
Yeah.
any sort of ground meat. I mean,
I would not be surprised
You
if
could
this is
use
what
this.
Guardians uses.
I would not either, to be honest
No.
with you. But I like it's very hearty to me. It feels very full, and I like
Incredibly hearty.
we've got like very savory flavors inside the stuffing, and the way the acidity like complements and contrasts both, like from the tomato.
Oh yeah,
This is one of my favorite meals, honestly.
The acidity
It's a
does
good
a
meal.
really good job of cutting through the richness. It's actually absolutely fantastic.
It's good.
Like the arugula was a great choice as well, by the way.
All right, we're gonna go enjoy this because we're all hungry. Like, comment, subscribe. If you try this, let us know. Vive la France! It's a French meal, so gotta stick to my French roots. They're not French, but
I'm Cajun.
that's like a third.
It's progress.
Shut up.
Anyway,
From the backwoods of Kentucky, man. That was not an insult.
I know. I'm just moving.
anyways, thank you all so
I love
much
you,
for
Thomas.
watching.
And I love you guys. Thank you very much for watching. We
All the
appreciate
love. Have a good one.
you. Love, peace, and taco grease.
See you next week.
Ooh, taco grease.
So juicy.
Bottle.
It's almost as juicy as the last time that
Did you want to finish that?
No, I wanted you to cut the video.
Make sure that you're.
It's my bad.
All right. Okay. I know as soon as I start talking, you guys are gonna do it again. So make sure that your oven is set to. I knew it was coming.